Hey loves, and welcome to Inner Love Messages. I'm Sarah, and if you're new here, a big welcome to the channel. If you're already subscribed, it's so great to have you back. Tonight, I have a very important message for the Divine Feminine, so please listen closely. Just a quick note, these messages may not resonate with everyone, so take what feels right and leave the rest. Right now, you are channeling a deeply sacred, exquisitely potent form of feminine energy. One that has traveled through lifetime's trials, initiations, and spiritual awakenings. It is the kind of energy that feels like ancient wisdom wrapped in modern weariness. It carries both the battle scars and the inner radiance of a soul that has survived countless storms and still chooses to love, to feel, to rise. This feminine force within you is not naive, not untouched by life. It has known pain, betrayal, exhaustion, and emotional burden, yet here it stands. Soft but not weak, vulnerable, yet infinitely powerful, this energy feels protected, divinely shielded by something greater than yourself, yet it also bears the unmistakable fatigue of someone who has been carrying too much for too long. It's the kind of tiredness that doesn't just come from a lack of sleep, it's the soul-deep exhaustion that emerges after years of holding everything and everyone together, of silencing your own needs just to keep peace, of giving when you had nothing left to give. And still, there is something unwavering within you, a light, a whisper, a knowing that says, you are not done yet. Not even close. What you're feeling now is not just weariness. It's a quiet but powerful stirring. It's the vibration of a transformation that's already begun, deep under the surface. There is a turning point happening in your life right now, whether or not you've named it yet. Something inside you is shifted. The old patterns no longer sit right. The masks you wore to feel safe now feel suffocating. The roles you played for love, for validation, for belonging. They're losing their grip. What once felt like security now feels like a cage. You're beginning to understand that this is not simply about changing habits or making better choices. No, this is a full reimagining of who you are and how you want to walk through this world. There's a soft yet undeniable surrender flowing through you. You've cried the tears. You've prayed the prayers. You've whispered your hopes into the night, sometimes with reverence, other times with desperation. And now, the truth has landed clearly in your chest. You cannot keep pretending to be someone you no longer are. You can't shrink yourself to make others comfortable. You can't betray your own soul just to keep the peace. Something sacred is breaking open within you, not to destroy you, but to rebirth you. You're standing in the sacred fire of transformation, and while it may burn, it is not here to consume you. It is here to refine you, to burn away the illusions, the falsehoods, the coping mechanisms that once served you but now limit you. What's emerging from these flames is someone who is whole, aligned, and incredibly clear about what she deserves. You're no longer willing to settle for relationships that deplete you, for environments that dishonor you, for a life that doesn't reflect the depth of your heart. This is your moment of divine reclamation. You are being called not just to rise, but to return to the woman you were always meant to be. And what's so profoundly beautiful about this feminine energy is how exquisitely attuned it is to the unseen. You're sensing things now on a whole new level. You feel the energies around you with piercing clarity. You've become hypersensitive, not in a fragile way, but in a wise and intuitive way. It's as though you've developed a spiritual radar, picking up every subtle frequency that moves through your space. You can feel when something is off. You know when someone's presence shifts the harmony of your energy. You may not always be able to explain it logically, but you feel it in your bones. Recently, something or someone has disturbed your peace. It might have shown up subtly, or maybe it hit like a wave, but the impact has been undeniable. Instead of ignoring it, you've chosen to go within, to sit with your emotions, to feel the ache and ask the deeper questions. This reflection has cracked something open inside you. It's brought you face to face with your truth, and in that honesty, you've found clarity. You've recognized that the future you're stepping into demands a higher level of alignment. You can no longer afford to water yourself down. Not now. Not anymore. This is the start of a new timeline, one that vibrates at a frequency your past self couldn't even fathom. You are shifting realities. You're stepping into a version of yourself who is rooted in wholeness, who knows her worth, who honors her boundaries, and who refuses to apologize for being powerful and soft at the same time. You are learning to honor your sensitivity as a superpower, not a weakness. You are beginning to trust your intuition as the compass it has always been. And most importantly, you are becoming intentional about the world you're creating around you. The woman rising within you is not here to live passively. She is deliberate. She moves with purpose. She speaks her truth not to be heard, but because it is her truth. She is discerning about her energy. She doesn't chase, beg, or prove. She simply is. Radiant, magnetic, grounded. She surrounds herself with energy that nourishes her, not drains her. She cultivates relationships that mirror her depth, her joy, her sacredness. She honors the seasons of rest as much as the seasons of action, and above all, she walks through life with integrity and grace. You are her, or more accurately, you are becoming her. And every choice you make now is a brushstroke on the canvas of your new identity. You are shedding the layers of who you thought you had to be and stepping boldly into who you actually are. This isn't about striving or forcing. This is about allowing yourself to be fully seen, allowing yourself to receive, allowing your life to mirror the magnificence you've always held within. This path you're walking isn't merely one of healing. It's a journey of reclamation. You're not just fixing what was broken. You're reclaiming what was always yours, your voice, your power, your softness, your divinity. You are being asked to step forward with unwavering faith, knowing that the universe is already responding to your inner shift. What you are calling in, whether it's love, abundance, purpose, peace, is already on its way. Not because you begged for it, but because you've become the version of yourself who is ready to receive it. At your core, you are both deeply intuitive and incredibly wise. Your mind and your soul are working in tandem now, decoding the invisible patterns of the universe. You see things others miss. You sense things others can't articulate. You've come to understand that everything, absolutely everything, is energy. Every relationship, every opportunity, every decision is an energetic exchange. And now, with this understanding, you are curating a life that reflects your highest vibration. You've realized that your external world is merely a mirror of your internal landscape. The love you attract, the peace you feel, the abundance you manifest, it's all responding to your frequency. And now, you are choosing to align that frequency with your truth, your joy, your soul's desires. No more playing small. No more compromising your light to fit into spaces that can't hold your brilliance. You're remembering who you are. And as you remember, you rise, not with force, but with grace. Not with urgency, but with certainty. You are already walking in the direction of your highest self, and the path before you is being illuminated with every brave step you take. So trust it. Trust the exhaustion. Trust the awakening. Trust the shifts that feel uncomfortable but necessary. Trust the knowing that won't leave you alone. Because all of it is leading you back to yourself, the most sacred, radiant and powerful version of who you are meant to be. Your time is now. And you are more ready than you realize. This awareness that is blooming within you, this deep soul-level trust in the infinite abundance of the universe, is already rewriting the fabric of your reality. Even if the changes feel subtle at first, there is a stirring within you, a gentle unfolding that cannot be ignored. It's like a quiet whisper echoing through the chambers of your heart, reminding you that something sacred is taking root. You might catch yourself noticing patterns like 5, 5, 5 repeating on clocks, receipts, license plates, or seemingly random places, and while your logical mind may want to dismiss these as coincidence, your spirit knows better. These are divine winks from the universe, little nudges that say, "Yes, beloved, change is here, you are shifting." These signs are confirmation that you are being guided through a powerful transformation. They're not just spiritual breadcrumbs, they are the language of your higher self and your guides, communicating through energy, through synchronicity, through divine alignment. And even if you can't see the full picture yet, even if some days feel heavy or uncertain, there is an undeniable knowing inside you that you are on the right path. Think about where you are now, not just physically or externally, but within. The version of you who exists today is already more expanded, more aware, more alive than the version of you from 6 months ago. Now imagine who you'll be 6 months from now, or even a year. Picture her clearly, the woman who walks with unshakable confidence, whose presence radiates peace, whose eyes carry the wisdom of someone deeply in tune with her truth. You'll look in the mirror and see her looking back, not because the world changed for you, but because you chose to change your relationship with the world. You'll feel her in your posture, in your voice, in the calm certainty that lives in your chest. And all of this is rooted in the energy you are embodying right now in this sacred moment. You are not just evolving, you are remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. You are reclaiming your essence, your divine birthright to live fully, freely, and in flow with your soul's highest calling. What you're stepping into is not simply a new chapter, it's a whole new book. It's a rebirth, a reclamation, and it's not just about the external transformations, though those will come. More ease, more beauty, more abundance. This is about a deeper, more profound inner shift, a spiritual awakening that is aligning you with your truest self, your higher self, the you who exists beyond fear, beyond conditioning, beyond limitation. The energy that is rising within you now is deeply feminine in nature, not in the way society defines femininity, but in the sacred, ancient, powerful way that the divine feminine has always existed. This energy is intuitive, nurturing, and wildly creative. It does not ask for permission. It flows, it feels, it births entire worlds from the unseen. And it is this energy that is now taking the lead in your life. You are tapping into a reservoir of power that has always been within you, but that you are now finally allowing yourself to access fully. This sacred feminine force does not strive. It surrenders, not in weakness but in trust. It doesn't chase, it attracts, it magnetizes, and it heals. Your spiritual guides, those unseen but ever-present beings of light, are with you, weaving their magic quietly in the background of your life. They speak through gut feelings, through dreams, through moments of sudden clarity or peace that wash over you for no apparent reason. They speak through nature, through music, through words you hear at just the right time. They are gently helping you shed the layers that no longer serve you, the stories, the patterns, the relationships, and the fears that have kept you small. They are helping you create space for something greater, something higher, something that resonates with the frequency of your soul. And they want you to know this. You have a sacred mission, a purpose that is uniquely yours. No one else can do what you came here to do. No one else carries your light, your medicine, your perspective. The universe placed you here with intention, with divine design. You are not just a random occurrence in a chaotic world. You are a cosmic event, a soul with a blueprint that matters deeply. And even if you're not entirely sure what that purpose looks like yet, you're already walking it. Every time you choose love over fear, truth over comfort, and presence over distraction, you are fulfilling your soul's calling. With every synchronicity, every number sequence, every intuitive nudge you receive, your spiritual team is whispering, "Keep going. You're getting closer." They are constantly orchestrating divine timing, putting the right people, opportunities, and moments in your path to help you unfold into your highest self. They are celebrating your courage, applauding your resilience, and offering you the energetic support you need to stay aligned with your path, even when the road feels uncertain. You are not alone. Not now. Not ever. So, beloved, this is your invitation to trust, to surrender, to walk forward with your heart open and your soul lit up. You are standing at the threshold of an entirely new reality, one that mirrors the truth of who you are. But to fully enter, you must say yes. Yes to your power. Yes to your worth. Yes to the life that's been trying to find you. Who do you choose to become in this new energy? Divine feminine. What version of yourself are you ready to embody now that you've remembered your power? When you wake up in the morning, how do you want to feel? Who do you surround yourself with? Who uplifts your spirit, nourishes your dreams, and celebrates your growth without fear or competition? Who is your partner, and how do they meet you in your wholeness with devotion, with depth, with equal parts passion and peace? What does your sanctuary look like? The home that reflects your soul and holds space for your expansion. Is it filled with soft light, sacred art, the smell of incense or fresh flowers? Is there music playing, laughter echoing, inspiration flowing freely, and what do you drive? Not because material things define you, but because everything around you is now a reflection of your self-worth, your sovereignty, your sense of joy and freedom. This is not about vanity. This is about vibration. When you step into alignment, everything around you rises to meet you. Your relationships become deeper. Your work becomes more meaningful. Your body feels more alive. Your path feels more clear. And your days feel less like something you're surviving and more like something you're savoring. This moment, this new energetic beginning, especially for those of you under the sign of Capricorn, carries a potent current of abundance. But abundance is no longer a distant goal or a fleeting achievement. It is becoming your new normal. And not just financial abundance, though, that too will grow, but abundance in love, in time, in peace, in purpose. Abundance in your health, your friendships, your creativity, It is a full spectrum experience. It is a frequency that you are now attuned to, and as you continue to embody it, it will show up in every corner of your life. This transformation may feel like a quantum leap, like a sudden acceleration of everything you've been asking for. And that's because you are finally aligned with the version of yourself who already has it. The universe doesn't respond to desperation, it responds to embodiment. And you, right now, are becoming a clear channel for your highest reality to unfold. You are shedding timelines, rewriting old scripts, and stepping boldly into a future that is rich with magic, meaning, and miracles. It's okay if it feels surreal sometimes. It's okay if you have moments of doubt or fear. That's part of the process. The key is to keep returning to your truth, to keep choosing alignment, and to trust that what is meant for you cannot miss you. You are not too late. You have not missed the boat. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and everything is unfolding perfectly, even if your human mind can't see it yet. So breathe into this moment. Feel the energy of possibility buzzing all around you. Let it fill you. Let it ground you. Let it remind you that the future you desire is already in motion. You are not chasing it. You are becoming it. You are walking toward it every day, with every choice, with every aligned action, with every loving thought you extend to yourself and the world around you. You are here for something magnificent. You are here to lead, to love, to awaken. You are here to rise, and you are already rising. Welcome home, Divine Feminine. This energy you're moving through right now is deeply intertwined with the essence of clarity, not just the kind that lives in the mind, but a clarity that sinks into your spirit, settles in your heart, and courses through your entire being. It's a clarity that is soulful, embodied, and sacred. You've entered a powerful phase of reflection where everything in your life is being gently illuminated for you to reassess. You're being called to pause and truly look at what surrounds you, the life you're living, the dreams you're nurturing, the path you're walking. And ask yourself, does this reflect the truth of who I am? Does this support the reality I am consciously creating? This moment in time is about alignment. It's about refining, recalibrating, and coming back to yourself with honest eyes and an open heart. Every area of your life, your home, your relationships, your career, your spiritual practice is coming under the light of awareness. Not to judge, not to criticize, but to lovingly fine-tune. You're no longer willing to just go with the flow if the flow isn't leading you to joy, authenticity, and growth. You're now choosing your life with intention. You're stepping into the role of the conscious creator, making sure that every part of your world supports your highest expansion. And the clarity you are embracing is golden. It is radiant and alive, weaving itself through your daily experiences like threads of possibility, quietly whispering, "This is who you really are." The decisions you are making now are coming from a place of deep inner knowing. You are not only asking what you want, you are daring to claim it. You're allowing yourself to believe that you are worthy of a life that feels like truth, like purpose, like joy. And that belief is the catalyst for a complete inner shift. If you're watching this and feel a resonance with this message, I want to take a sacred moment before we go any further to express a heartfelt request. If you find value in this offering and it supports your journey in any way, consider showing your love through a super thanks. It's more than appreciation, it's energy returned, love exchanged, and support for the work that continues to pour from my soul to yours. Now, Divine Feminine, let's go deeper into the magic you're stepping into. This moment is also about calling in love, the kind of love that mirrors your spirit back to you with kindness, depth, and reverence. You are attracting and creating connections that are not just surface deep. You are magnetizing people into your life who genuinely see you, who understand the chapters of your story, who stand beside you in your becoming. These aren't just friendships or partnerships, they are soul alignments. They are sacred companions meant to walk with you, to grow with you, to hold space for your radiance. Gone are the days of shrinking to fit in, of tolerating energy that doesn't feel true, or of pouring endlessly into people and situations that don't reciprocate. You've grown past that. You're vibrating higher now. You've done the inner work, you've faced the shadows, you've cried the tears, and you've stood up each time stronger than before. And now, your frequency reflects that evolution. You're no longer settling for half-hearted love, one-sided connections, or uninspired living. Your soul knows what it deserves, and you're finally claiming it. And the shift happening within you is so much bigger than it seems. This is not just about releasing old patterns or walking away from what no longer serves. This is a full body, full soul transformation. You are becoming someone new, not because you weren't enough before, but because you're finally allowing the truest version of yourself to emerge. The divine within you is awakening. And as your energy rises, the universe is responding in kind, rearranging circumstances and opportunities to match your frequency. What's coming into your life now is not just abundance in a material sense, though that too is arriving. It's the abundance of being fully connected to yourself. It's the richness of waking up and feeling excited to live your truth. It's the wealth of meaningful relationships, soul-nourishing work, vibrant health, and emotional fulfillment. This is prosperity in its most sacred form. Every corner of your life is about to be touched by this light. Every area is about to be elevated. This is no small season, beloved. This is a pivotal moment. This is the season where the seeds you've planted, through your healing, your prayers, your faith, your consistency, begin to bloom. The universe is sending in confirmation after confirmation. Doors are opening. New chapters are being written. Blessings that once seemed far away are now arriving, not because you chased them, but because you became the version of yourself who naturally attracts them. It's not a dream anymore. It's your new reality. As you step fully into your power, remember this. You are not becoming someone new. You are remembering who you were always meant to be. This journey has always been about returning to the truth of your being. The life you've been envisioning is now unfolding in real time, and you hold the brush. Your life is your canvas, and each day is a fresh stroke of intention, purpose, and desire. There are no limits now, only invitations to go deeper, to rise higher, to expand wider. You may be feeling all of this very deeply. You might not be able to explain it, but something within you knows that change is here. You feel it in your bones, in your dreams, in the stillness of your quiet moments. Even if things around you haven't shifted yet, your soul senses that the breakthrough is near. Don't ignore that inner knowing. It's your higher self guiding you. Even without evidence, trust that something magnificent is being orchestrated on your behalf. In this place of not knowing, choose trust over fear. Choose faith over doubt. Let your heart guide you forward, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. Because on the other side of this transition is everything you've been praying for, working toward, and energetically aligning with. You don't need to rush the process or force it. The universe moves in divine timing, and your soul knows exactly where you're meant to go. And as you look back on your journey so far, take a moment to honor just how far you've come. The version of you from a year ago wouldn't even recognize how much you've healed. You've been through storms and fire, but you didn't give up. You used every experience to grow, to evolve, to remember. You've transmuted pain into power. You've turned fear into courage. You've turned wounds into wisdom, and that is something to be proud of. So now, as this new energy sweeps through your life, let yourself receive. Let yourself be held by the universe. Let yourself be loved fully, by others, and most importantly, by yourself. You are ready. You are worthy. You are enough. And what's coming for you, Divine Feminine, is greater than you can even imagine. The path ahead is glowing with possibility, and your light, your divine, radiant, unstoppable light, is leading the way. If you're currently in a space where self-doubt seems to cloud your vision, where the reflection in the mirror feels distant from the person you know you're meant to be, take a breath and know this. You are not lost. You are not broken. You are in a sacred moment of becoming. It may feel like your current reality doesn't reflect the dreams that live inside your heart. Maybe you've been giving your all and still feel like you're falling short. Maybe you're questioning your path, your worth, or your place in the grand tapestry of life. But even in this uncertainty, even in this in-between space, you are far more powerful than you know. You are not weak for feeling unsure. You are not failing by simply needing a moment to pause. In fact, that pause is often where transformation begins. There is a strength within you, a divine spark, an unshakable light that not even the darkest moment can extinguish. You carry generations of wisdom, lifetimes of love, and an unbreakable connection to something so much greater than yourself. Your spiritual team, your guides, ancestors, the divine energies that walk beside you are with you now, holding you, encouraging you, whispering that it's time to remember who you are, and not who the world told you to be, but who you truly are at your core. This moment in your journey is not a setback, it's an invitation, a sacred call to rise, to go deeper, to be honest with yourself about who you really want to become when you strip away the fear, the limitations, the expectations. What remains? That version of you, the one aligned with purpose and presence, is already within you. The only thing standing between where you are now and the life you were born to live is your belief in yourself. And belief is not about perfection. It's not about always knowing the next step or never having a moment of weakness. Belief is about choosing yourself over and over again. It's about honoring your desires, your dreams, your worth, even when the world around you hasn't caught up yet. Especially then, you are being asked now to stand in your truth, to stop shrinking, to stop editing yourself to fit the narratives you've outgrown. This isn't the season to play small. This is the time to own the vision that's been placed in your heart, not because it's convenient or easy, but because it's real, because it's yours. When you begin to vibrate at the frequency of your highest self, when you walk with the energy of clarity, confidence, and conviction, the entire universe begins to respond. The people, opportunities, and synchronicities that match your vibration begin to find you effortlessly. You won't have to chase or force or beg for what's meant for you. What is aligned with your soul will naturally be drawn to the magnetic field of your empowered presence. And even if the world outside of you hasn't yet changed, what's shifting within you is monumental. You are not who you used to be. You're not repeating old stories. This is a new chapter, a rebirth, a sacred unfolding. The version of you that you're stepping into is more grounded, more authentic, more powerful than ever before. And while the outer world might take a little time to reflect that, the inner shift has already begun. And that inner shift is everything. You are beginning to understand that your transformation is not something that comes from the outside in, but from the inside out. The more you embrace this truth, the more you believe that you are deserving, that you are enough, that you are already whole. The more effortlessly life begins to rearrange itself around that truth. And suddenly, what once felt like resistance begins to dissolve. Doors begin to open, people begin to show up, ideas begin to flow, not by accident, but by alignment. For the divine feminine energy reading this, especially if you've been navigating feelings of unworthiness or confusion, this message is for you. You are not broken because things haven't gone according to plan. You are not behind because your journey looks different than someone else's. You are simply being prepared for something deeper, something richer, something far more aligned than you could have imagined. You are someone who has already done so much inner work. You've meditated, journaled, cried, healed, released, reflected. And even when it felt like nothing was happening, your soul was evolving. The universe saw every effort, every prayer, every moment you chose faith over fear, and none of it has been in vain. In fact, all of it has been a sacred part of your preparation, a strengthening of your spirit, a refining of your vision. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. Right now, it may feel like you're standing at the intersection between who you were and who you're becoming, and that can feel confusing, even painful at times. The past version of you, comfortable, familiar, even if limited, is pulling at you. Meanwhile, the future version of you, bold, expansive, true, is calling you forward. This tug of war is not a sign that you're stuck. It's a sign that you're transforming. It's the tension that precedes breakthrough. You get to decide which version of you wins. And when you choose to align with your higher self, the one who knows her worth, who trusts her intuition, who speaks her truth without apology, everything changes. Not instantly, not always dramatically, but powerfully and undeniably. You are the creator of your reality. You always have been. And when you move with that awareness, when you take inspired action from that place of inner knowing, you step into your full power. You're no longer reacting to life, you're designing it. And when you choose to fully claim your power, something remarkable happens. Doors that once seemed sealed shut begin to open. Opportunities you thought were out of reach suddenly begin to find you. Everything begins to shift in your favor, aligning with the life you've always felt deep within your heart, the one overflowing with abundance, peace, fulfillment, and meaning. Take a moment now and visualize the highest version of yourself. See her clearly, standing tall in her power, radiating grace, confidence, and self-assurance. She knows who she is. She trusts herself. She walks in alignment with her truth. This version of you already exists, and she's waiting for you to meet her. Picture your life on its highest timeline, where your desires have already come to life, where joy and purpose are your daily reality, and where your energy feels expansive and free. That version of you is not far away. In fact, she's already within you. And the more you align with her energy, tuning out the noise of the outside world and turning inward, the faster you'll quantum leap into that life. The road ahead is not just a possibility, it's a promise. And now, more than ever, you are being called to walk it with boldness and intention. The time to doubt is over. This is your moment to step into your light and watch as miracles unfold around you. If these words resonate with your soul, know this. Your spiritual guides are close. They're encouraging you to stop hiding, to stop second-guessing, and to start embracing the extraordinary soul that you are. You were never meant to shrink yourself to fit in. You were not born to live in the shadows. You are meant to take up space, to be seen, to shine so brightly that others remember their own light just by being in your presence. Your essence is needed, your story matters, your energy is medicine for the people you are meant to reach. You are here to leave your mark, not through force or perfection, but through authenticity, presence, and love. You are here to remind others and yourself that joy, purpose, and wholeness are not distant dreams, but things you are worthy of right now. As you move forward, begin to examine the parts of your life that don't reflect the truth of who you really are. What people, habits, or situations are no longer aligned with your evolution? What still clings to you that feels heavy, draining, or outdated? This is your sacred invitation to release it all, not with anger or resistance, but with grace. You don't need to carry what no longer serves your highest good. Allow yourself to shed the old. Let it fall away like a snake shedding its skin, knowing that what's being released was part of your journey but not part of your future. And as you let go, take a moment to give thanks for the lessons, the growth, the strength it all helped you uncover. Even the most painful moments shaped you into someone stronger, more resilient, and more deeply connected to your soul's wisdom. You didn't go through it for nothing. Every challenge refined you. Every wound became a doorway into deeper awareness. Every ending was setting the stage for a new beginning. Now, as you prepare to step fully into the next phase of your life, something beautiful is happening beneath the surface. Your energy is shifting. You are becoming more magnetic, more powerful, and more aligned with the rhythm of the universe. This isn't just a feeling. It's a transformation that will begin to show itself in your outer world. You'll start noticing changes, new connections, unexpected blessings, doors opening effortlessly. The more you trust, the more you'll see how everything is falling into place with divine timing. You don't need to force anything. Just stay in alignment, stay open, stay in flow, because the universe has always had your back, even in the moments you couldn't see it clearly. And if, during this time, intense emotions rise to the surface, honor them. Don't push them away or judge them. Your emotional body is one of your most sacred messengers. It shows you what still needs love, what still needs healing, and where your focus needs to be. Allow yourself to feel without becoming overwhelmed. Your emotions are not who you are, they are simply guides, helping you navigate your path more consciously. As this year nears its close and the energy of transition becomes stronger, give yourself space to reflect, to process, and to consciously let go of what's been weighing you down. These moments of release are not setbacks, they are sacred steps on your journey. You are a powerful soul, and you've always known that on some level. Maybe you've forgotten, maybe the world made you question it, but deep down, that knowing still lives inside you. Every hardship you've endured wasn't proof of your inadequacy. It was a lesson in strength. Life wasn't trying to destroy you, it was preparing you. Every struggle was a mirror, asking you to see how powerful, loved, and supported you truly are. Let it be the moment where you stop asking for permission and start living in truth. Let it be the moment where you set your intentions not from desperation or scarcity, but from deep trust and unwavering knowing. Let it be the moment where you honor your desires not as distant fantasies, but as soul codes already written into your destiny. The divine feminine within you is awakening. She has always been there, waiting for you to return to her. The version of you who trusts the cycles, who honors intuition, who moves with grace and confidence through the unknown. You've weathered the storms, and now you're ready to rise. Not because everything is perfect, but because you've realized that your worth was never conditional. You've realized that your presence, your energy, your very existence is a gift to this world. You are the embodiment of sacred power, and it's time to live like it. Remember that your journey has not been random. Every challenge you faced was a teacher. Every setback was a realignment. Every heartbreak broke you open so more light could get in. You've been forged in the fire, and now you're here, not broken, not behind, but whole and ready. Ready to embody your next level. ready to love yourself without condition, ready to trust your soul more than your fear, ready to create a life that mirrors the truth of who you really are. You are the divine feminine in human form, receptive, intuitive, nurturing, yet powerful beyond measure. Your presence heals. Your love transforms. Your energy creates ripples far beyond what you can see. And as you begin to turn that love inward, as you begin to nourish your own soul with the same care and compassion you offer others, you will begin to glow in a way that draws blessings to you like moths to a flame. Watch as doors open that were once closed. Watch as people and opportunities flow to you effortlessly, not because you forced it, but because you aligned with it. Watch as the universe begins to orchestrate events in your favor, simply because you dared to believe that you are worthy of the life your heart longs for. So now, beloved, step forward with sacred intention. Speak your desires into existence. Write them down. Feel them in your body. Live as though they are already yours. Know that the new moon is not just a phase in the sky, it's a mirror of what's possible within you. This is your time to rise, not rushed, not overwhelmed, but rooted. Rooted in truth, rooted in love, rooted in your divine essence. There is magic all around you, waiting to be activated by your belief, your clarity, and your willingness to receive. Breathe in this moment, feel its power, and remember, you are the moonlight and the mystery. You are the seed and the soil. You are the dream and the destiny. The universe is not outside of you, it is flowing through you. So plant your seeds, divine feminine. Water them with love, light, and faith, and trust that what you birth in this sacred space will bloom in perfect divine timing. You are ready, you are worthy, you are rising, and the universe is rising with you. You are intricately woven into the fabric of your divine destiny. Your life isn't a collection of random moments or disconnected circumstances. It's a sacred path unfolding with intention, designed to lead you toward the fulfillment of your soul's highest calling. Within you lies something incredibly rare and precious, a gift that only you can bring into this world. Maybe it's your wisdom that offers clarity, your compassion that soothes hearts, your creativity that sparks beauty, or your natural ability to see and understand people in ways that others can't. Whatever your gift may be, it's not just a part of you, it's a light, a fire burning deep within your soul, ready to awaken and ignite transformation in your life and the lives of others. But in order to fully step into this power, the very first step is to believe that you are worthy of it. Somewhere along the way, life might have tried to convince you otherwise. Maybe you've been boxed in by society's labels, misunderstood by people around you, or weighed down by the stories you've been told about who you are supposed to be. But those old ideas no longer define you. They never did. Not unless you let them. You're not here to play small or fit into someone else's mold. You are here to live in the fullness of your truth, and now is the moment to rise into that truth with confidence and clarity. Reclaim what has always belonged to you, your strength, your sense of purpose, and your inner peace. These aren't things you have to earn. They are your birthright. This season of your life isn't just another chapter. It's a powerful moment of remembering, of reclaiming, of stepping into the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. You are not here to hide your light, to question your worth, or to be consumed by fear and uncertainty. You came into this world destined for something magnificent. And when you choose to fully claim your power, something remarkable happens. Doors that once seemed sealed shut begin to open. Opportunities you thought were out of reach suddenly begin to find you. Everything begins to shift in your favor, aligning with the life you've always felt deep within your heart, the one overflowing with abundance, peace, fulfillment, and meaning. Take a moment now and visualize the highest version of yourself. See her clearly, standing tall in her power, radiating grace, confidence, and self-assurance. She knows who she is. She trusts herself. She walks in alignment with her truth. This version of you already exists, and she's waiting for you to meet her. Picture your life on its highest timeline, where your desires have already come to life, where joy and purpose are your daily reality, and where your energy feels expansive and free. That version of you is not far away. In fact, she's already within you. And the more you align with her energy, tuning out the noise of the outside world and turning inward, the faster you'll quantum leap into that life. The road ahead is not just a possibility, it's a promise. And now, more than ever, you are being called to walk it with boldness and intention. The time to doubt is over. This is your moment to step into your light and watch as miracles unfold around you. If these words resonate with your soul, know this. Your spiritual guides are close. They're encouraging you to stop hiding, to stop second-guessing, and to start embracing the extraordinary soul that you are. You were never meant to shrink yourself to fit in. You were not born to live in the shadows. You are meant to take up space, to be seen, to shine so brightly that others remember their own light just by being in your presence. Your essence is needed, your story matters, your energy is medicine for the people you are meant to reach. You are here to leave your mark, not through force or perfection, but through authenticity, presence, and love. You are here to remind others and yourself that joy, purpose, and wholeness are not distant dreams, but things you are worthy of right now. As you move forward, begin to examine the parts of your life that don't reflect the truth of who you really are. What people, habits, or situations are no longer aligned with your evolution? What still clings to you that feels heavy, draining, or outdated? This is your sacred invitation to release it all, not with anger or resistance, but with grace. You don't need to carry what no longer serves your highest good. Allow yourself to shed the old. Let it fall away like a snake shedding its skin, knowing that what's being released was part of your journey but not part of your future. And as you let go, take a moment to give thanks for the lessons, the growth, the strength it all helped you uncover. Even the most painful moments shaped you into someone stronger, more resilient, and more deeply connected to your soul's wisdom. You didn't go through it for nothing. Every challenge refined you. Every wound became a doorway into deeper awareness. Every ending was setting the stage for a new beginning. Now, as you prepare to step fully into the next phase of your life, something beautiful is happening beneath the surface. Your energy is shifting. You are becoming more magnetic, more powerful, and more aligned with the rhythm of the universe. This isn't just a feeling, it's a transformation that will begin to show itself in your outer world. You'll start noticing changes, new connections, unexpected blessings, doors opening effortlessly. The more you trust, the more you'll see how everything is falling into place with divine timing. You don't need to force anything. Just stay in alignment, stay open, stay in flow, because the universe has always had your back, even in the moments you couldn't see it clearly. And if, during this time, intense emotions rise to the surface, honor them. Don't push them away or judge them. Your emotional body is one of your most sacred messengers. It shows you what still needs love, what still needs healing, and where your focus needs to be. Allow yourself to feel without becoming overwhelmed. Your emotions are not who you are, they are simply guides, helping you navigate your path more consciously. As this year nears its close and the energy of transition becomes stronger, give yourself space to reflect, to process, and to consciously let go of what's been weighing you down. These moments of release are not setbacks, they are sacred steps on your journey. You are a powerful soul, and you've always known that on some level. Maybe you've forgotten, maybe the world made you question it, but deep down, that knowing still lives inside you. Every hardship you've endured wasn't proof of your inadequacy, it was a lesson in strength. Life wasn't trying to destroy you, it was preparing you. Every struggle was a mirror, asking you to see how powerful, loved, and supported you truly are. You've made it through storms that would have broken others. You've kept your heart open even when it hurt. You've held on to faith even when the road was unclear, and because of that, you're now stepping into the most abundant, aligned, and magical season of your life. As you move into these final days of the year, your guides want you to reflect on one profound question. Who do you want to become? Let yourself explore that question in your heart, in your meditations, in your quiet moments. What future are you calling in? What version of yourself are you ready to embody? Feel the pull of your soul inviting you to rise. The universe is ready to support your vision, but it needs your clarity. Your soul already knows the way, it's just waiting for you to say yes. And when that clarity comes, everything will begin to change. You'll feel it in your body, your thoughts, your choices. You'll start moving differently, speaking differently, showing up with more certainty. That inner transformation will ripple outward, shifting your entire reality. What once felt out of reach will begin to move toward you. The more you trust your higher self, the more the universe will reflect that trust back to you. Life begins to mirror the energy you carry, and when you are living from that place of truth, alignment, and deep self-belief, magic becomes your new normal. You're not just a dreamer, you are a creator. Everything you've ever desired already exists energetically, waiting for you to meet it. The secret is not in wishing, it's in embodying. The vibration of love, success, peace, and freedom must become who you are, not just what you hope for. That's how manifestation truly works. It's not about magic spells or wishful thinking. It's about energetic alignment, deep belief, and conscious action. And when you begin to live in that space, the universe meets you with blessings that feel tailor-made for your soul. Harmony with the universe is the key. When you stop resisting the flow and begin to dance with it, life opens up in the most beautiful and unexpected ways. Your goals, your dreams, your soul's deepest desires, they're already vibrating on a higher frequency. As you rise to meet them, everything begins to shift. You'll see the world through new eyes. You'll respond to life with grace. You'll feel lighter, freer, and more connected to your purpose than ever before. This shift you're experiencing isn't just about what's happening outside, it's about who you are becoming within. Old fears, outdated beliefs, limiting stories, those layers are falling away. You may not fully recognize yourself at first, but that's okay. The woman you are becoming is powerful, radiant, and deeply aligned with her truth. Every whisper from your soul, every intuitive nudge, that's your higher self guiding you forward. Some of you have felt this calling your entire life, like you were always meant for something beyond the ordinary. And you were right. This path isn't about chasing external rewards. It's about purpose, impact, legacy. You have something valuable to give this world, and it's time to share it. Not for fame, not for approval, but because it's who you are. You were born for this moment, and your presence in this world is not only needed, it's divinely orchestrated. Your creativity is one of the most powerful tools you possess, whether it's art, music, writing, or simply the way you express yourself in daily life. Your creative energy is a channel for the divine. It's your soul speaking to the world. Through creativity, you connect with something greater than yourself. You inspire, you heal, you awaken, and that energy is transformative. Not just for others, but for you too. Every time you create, you step closer to the version of yourself you were always meant to be. So honor the journey. Every twist, every turn, every obstacle, they all brought you here. And here is exactly where you're meant to be. You've walked through fire and come out glowing. You've held on to hope when it felt like everything was falling apart. You've chosen love over fear again and again, and now you are rising. You are stepping into your divine feminine power, the force of creation, intuition, softness, and strength. You are becoming the woman your soul always knew you could be, and that is something to celebrate. You are ready. You are aligned. And your time is now. Your ability to release relationships, situations, and old patterns with love and grace is a beautiful reflection of how much you've grown. It takes deep inner strength and wisdom to let go of what no longer serves you, especially when you don't yet know what's coming next. But you've done it with heart. You've learned to trust the flow of life, and in doing so, you've opened yourself to a whole new world of possibilities. Your spiritual support team, your guides, angels, ancestors are watching over you with so much pride. They've witnessed your faith, your dedication, and your willingness to walk your path with courage, even when it wasn't easy. Now here you are, standing on the edge of a brand new beginning, and although you may not fully see what's coming just yet, your life is about to expand in the most beautiful ways. The doors you've been knocking on are opening wide, and all the energy you've poured into your dreams is starting to come back to you in powerful, abundant waves. You're ready for this. You've been preparing, consciously or not, and now it's time to walk forward with confidence and grace. Trust that everything is unfolding just as it's meant to, and know in your heart that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. This is only the beginning, and what's coming is going to be even better than you imagined. With the new moon in Capricorn lighting the way, you're being offered a powerful moment to set your intentions and fully commit to your path. This energy isn't about wishful thinking or daydreaming. It's a call to action. It's a time to get clear on what you want and to take the steps necessary to bring those dreams to life. Yes, the unknown can feel scary. Fear and doubt might try to creep in and convince you to stay where it feels safe. But this is your moment to trust yourself, even when you can't see the whole path ahead. Deep down, you already know the way. Your heart and soul are guiding you, and they'll never lead you astray. As this new moon energy moves through your life, you might notice big emotions surfacing. You might feel restless or uncertain, and that's okay. That's normal when you're stepping into something new. Don't take these feelings as signs that you're off track. Instead, see them as evidence that you're on the edge of real transformation. Growth doesn't happen inside your comfort zone, and the universe has a way of nudging you toward expansion, even when part of you resists it. Keep moving forward, even when the path is foggy. With every step you take, no matter how small, you are being met with support from the universe. It's all aligning, people, opportunities, the right timing, all of it is coming together for you. Right now, you're standing at one of life's turning points. A powerful, defining moment where everything you've been through starts to make sense. You've gained so much wisdom on this journey, and you've discovered strength in yourself that you may not have known existed. The limits you once believed in have started to dissolve, and you're beginning to understand just how powerful you really are. Your ability to create your reality is no longer just a concept, it's something you're living. You are a co-creator with the universe, a divine being shaping your life from the inside out. As this new chapter begins, don't hold yourself back. Don't shrink yourself to fit into old roles or outdated expectations. You weren't meant to play small, you were meant to rise. This is the time to dream boldly and take meaningful, courageous action. The energy of Capricorn supports you in building strong foundations, while also encouraging you to leap with faith. Set your intentions clearly and release them into the world with full belief in yourself. The universe is always responding to your energy, and when your actions align with your heart's truth, the results can be truly miraculous. So under this new moon, let go of fear. Let go of the stories that say you can't. Let go of any doubts that keep you stuck. You are more than ready. Everything you need is already within you. Your intuition, your power, your light. Believe in yourself and take that first step forward. You'll be amazed at what begins to unfold. The universe is supporting you, walking with you, cheering you on. Every move you make in alignment with your purpose will be matched by a wave of divine support. There's truly no limit to what you can create when you trust in yourself and follow your soul's guidance. And if this message has touched your heart or offered you a sense of clarity, please consider showing your support by giving a super thanks. It really does make a difference and helps us keep sharing content that uplifts and empowers. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay connected to more inspiring updates and reminders. We are so grateful for you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for walking this path with us.